The volatility of the oil market is associated with a number of factors. This is the symbiosis of economic, political, and social steps taken by largest players. Experts note that the cornerstone in the current situation is the U.S. sanctions imposed against Iran. These sanctions caused uncertainty and confusion among the largest importers of Iranian oil and allowed large oil producers like Saudi Arabia and Russia to increase production volumes to fill the shortage of raw materials on the world market.
Все ожидали, что 4 ноября американцы введут жесткие санкции по отношению к Ирану.
Everyone was expecting that the U.S. would impose tough sanctions against Iran on November 4th, and Iran would significantly reduce, if not stop, the oil production. The Iranians continued to trade with the main buyers. Therefore, it turns out that Iran did not withdraw from the market, but Saudi Arabia and Russia were preparing for his withdrawal. The old supplier remained, and the new suppliers, so to say, have increased their production. This all gave rise to overproduction, increasing supply over demand. This is a protective factor.
Это все порождает перепроизводство, повышение предложения над спросом. Это значительный фактор.
According to experts, the main problem is the oversupply of oil due to the increase in production by Saudi Arabia, which by the end of November reached a historic record of 11.2 million barrels per day. That said, the quota established by OPEC Plus agreement is 10.5 million barrels. In parallel to the enhanced development of fields, Saudi Arabia is also actively selling oil from its reserves.
Но, как известно, министр энергетики Саудовской Аравии хочет уменьшить уровень баррель нефти на мировом.
As is known, the Minister of Energy of Saudi Arabia wants to reduce oil production. However, President Trump really wants Saudi Arabia to increase its output. Financial analysts believe that this may be due to the fact that investors have derivatives. They trade derivatives. When the price of oil began to fall, they sold all these derivatives. Therefore, the decline in oil prices occurred very quickly.
Они продали вот все эти derivative positions, и из-за этого цена на нефть шла очень быстро.
Experts note that the role of OPEC significantly increased due to the current uncertainty in world markets. Soon, through December 5th to 7th, the largest exporters will discuss in Vienna two main issues: to prevent a sharp rise in oil prices and at the same time to reduce the volume of oil production.
Сейчас мы видим, что действительно цена нефти упала, и стоит, наверное, ждать уже.
Now the price of oil has plummeted. It's necessary to wait for the agreement of OPEC Plus. Some positive decisions. That is, they should reveal something that traders would have something to catch on and buy futures. These questions may arise before the monitoring group that will gather in December, hoping that Saudi Arabia and Russia would be ready to further reduce production in order for the price to rise to $65 to $70 per barrel.
Еще больше сократить объем добычи, того, чтобы цена поднялась к 65-70 долларам за баррель.
OPEC and a number of non-member countries agreed at the end of 2016 to reduce oil production by 1.8 million barrels per day. The agreement started to function from beginning of 2017 and was extended until the end of 2018. In June 2018, OPEC Plus agreed on a goal to avoid overfulfillment of the terms of agreement, which then was 47%.